Hang on a second, because I need to start all of the other views. One of which I cannot figure out why I cannot start, because apparently I need to do a little different setup. But welcome in! Hello, hello, and welcome to some Open Lobby Warframe. And yeah, we're gonna farm some stuff. And I want this to be Open Lobby, as always. You can admin game. And we can play together for some rounds. But hey, hi! Hope you had a nice week. Hope the summer is not heating up your day too much, because I know that the heat right now is a little unbearable, we could say. But other than that, I hope you're having a nice time, and for whoever is already going on vacation, I hope you're having nice vacations. Why is there a drone? I never figured out that was a drone over here. Okay. I see. That is actually very interesting. Wait a minute, because I forgot. On TikTok, I apologize if you're gonna hear myself twice, but it's just a test. Test? Okay, that was totally normal. Perfect. Because I forgot to check my audio. Totally professional streamer, by the way. Doing this for 3 years. Okay. Seriously though. And we're gonna farm some stuff for today. I mean, not really farming, it's more like, get the standing up for these fellow syndicate people called the Hex, as well as, what? Lord Noxys, thank you so much for the follow on the Deep Purple. Hello, hi! And let me present myself. I'm Kuroryu, the Dark Nephilim of the Seven Scenes, a Scuff Queen. And if you remember the word Queen from a B-movie, you're okay. Otherwise, let me just tell you, it's a made-up word between Queen and King. Because why not? And also, I'm a say-so streamer because they say so. Just remember that. But welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay in the demonic army. Well, we play some Warframe. How do you find me, if you don't mind me asking, by the way? The curiosity is always there. As well as it always kills the cat, because, you know, being a little too curious, it can prove detrimental to you in certain ways. And, holy shit. People already got the Legacite. And I hear the game a little quieter. I hope that you can hear it loud and clear. But from what I'm seeing from OBS, it's not like that. Okay, now it should be loud and clear. Please let me know if it is not like that, if it is like a little too loud. Also, beware, there's gonna be a lot of flashing lights in this game, because we're talking about Warframe. It's a game with a lot of special effects. Oh, there's the Legacite. Noxys, the sign in the what? Hey, one moment. I'm gonna read immediately. Holy, this guy is a tough boy.
Trying to run. Stop it.
Okay, Noxys signed in on our share PC.
Now,
share PC. Ooh. Okay. Hello. This is Kyra.
What you just did to it.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Kyra. Hi. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Finished gestating.
Hope you're having a nice day. I hope you're having a good time.
Tech rot.
Wherever you are, happy time zone.
Grab them and take them to
I'm good. How about you?
Nurse is in pain.
Oh,
Track
that's honestly a question that I never know how to really answer, because sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not. All depends on the day. If I have to be honest, today I felt quite dizzy, mostly because I woke up very tired already due to you know, not being used to wake up that goddamn early for work. Since I do work a 9 to 5, and specifically I do work in the office in a marketing company. Not really marketing, it's more a reseller company. We resell softwares for people, for companies. And whenever I need to go to the office, I do wake up a lot early. So today, for me, it was like waking up just a little later, but still too early compared to what I'd like to. Your microwave order has arrived. Well, hello, welcome in, microwave. The sentient microwave. Hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're gonna enjoy some Warframe vibes. I hope you enjoy the chill, and if you would like to join in, if you casually play Warframe, you can add me in game, and I can invite you to play this session for a little while, because I don't know how much I'll stay in the 1999 section, since all I'm trying to do for now is farm the standing to get the max rank. That way I can finally have the full experience with the other NPCs. Had something strange happened in Warframe recently. What happened in your Warframe? Did something happen, like a bug? Lady Kyra, hello. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. And now you're here as well with your main account. Hi. Welcome to the local army. I'm Kuryu. I mean, I don't really have to introduce myself, but it's more of a tradition. So let's go. I'm Kuryu, the Dark Nephilim of the Seven Scenes. Scat Queen. Remember, the term Queen is made up by fusing Queen and King. And it's also a term that derives from B-movie. Casually. I realized that only recently. And I'm a say-so person because I say so! Remember that! And welcome in. I hope you enjoyed the stay in the demonic army, and I hope you have a nice time. Also, I love the little dance emote. I love it. And I do also recognize where it is from, and that reminds me. God damn it! I do have to work with Emote Lab, because that tool is gonna make me some nice free emotes for a while, until I eventually just commission somebody to, you know, patch them up and make them more custom, because there are people who do that for commission. Oh my god, it's a long paragraph. I had a Kovalich. I got him to move from Earth, and for some reason he went to the Void. And when he went to inspect it, he had voice lines, but it wasn't the regular ones. I was. Whoa, what?
It consumes and it learns.
Okay, let me catch this this Lega site, and I'll read exactly what happened, because that is a huge plot over there. Hang on a second, that is a huge thing that never happened before. That's the first time I hear about that. It's something I would like to confirm myself as well.
It's been broken, harvested.
Okay. I went to inspect it. He had voice lines, but it wasn't the regular ones. It was all voice tongue. And then I decided to restart my game, and it suddenly moved to Mars like it's regular. But had its regular dialogue. I checked the leech menu before I restarted my game, and his weapon is still its element was void damage. But after restarted, it was back to normal, being electric as I said it. What? Is that supposed to happen? Okay, that's the first time I hear about that. Honestly, that is quite curious. I wonder if it is because, you know, he went to the void, he got influenced, and because of the influence of the void, as long as it stays there, it's gonna have like void elements on the weapon. I have no clue. I think it's a good thing to maybe report to a Warframe forum, because it's like such a nice discovery. And even then, it would be interesting to see if that was actually the EA's intention to have something like that. Because that's interesting. That's an interesting thing, unless it's a bug, in which case, you know, that has to be reported to the EA. But even then, I don't think it makes such a huge difference, since you know, it's one more weapon element, and while the void element is strong. I checked online and with other people, they never experienced it. It even asked the EE employee, and they mentioned that it was not supposed to happen. Okay, so that's a bug. Now I wonder, because the nature of this is a bug, will the EE punish the player for exploiting that? Because, you know, it's still a bug exploit. So, you know, it's not supposed to be legal at that point, since they don't want you to exploit bugs for obvious reasons. But like, since this isn't really that huge, we could say, does it get you banned? I wonder. That is something that honestly I'm very curious about, because this is a bug, but it's not that game breaking, because you know, it's like just changing an infusion of your weapon to void damage just because of a random event. Would it be reported to the staff and make you banned, or like is it gonna be completely normal and just leave you be? That is something that intrigues me. That is something that intrigues me, honestly. Like, I would honestly make a secondary account just to verify that, and if something happens, then I would just say, oh well, it's something. Also, I love you all, but please, where is it? Dialogue volume. Lower it to 5. Okay, thank goodness, because I couldn't hear my thoughts. Okay, so we need 400 more before we can level up. It does also 404,000. My God, I'm a little confused. Also, okay. Just checking. Equipment, arcanes. Let me check. Let me also check. Blah, 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 blah. Do we have something to fuse? No, because we need 2 more for this to get to 12 3. And what was the max level? 6%, up to 72%. That is actually quite a huge boost. I can see these. I can see these on like Nidus or Inaros. Okay, just because if I remember correctly, the standing doesn't really stack that much. And we go to exactly a 4001. So the excess does not get lost. Alrighty, righty. So yeah. Hey, next time, if you wanna share something like that, join my Discord and show it in chat, because I'm actually very curious to see that. Like, we do love to see these kind of bugs. We do love to see that. It's quite fun. I did ask them if I would get banned. They mentioned that it wouldn't, and they look into it, and they told me not to do leeches for a while, since I mentioned that this was the second time it happened. The first being with the Sisters of Parvos. Oh, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna patch it up. Honestly, I would like it to be like some sort of random thing. And I know, like there would be like a lot of players being like, oh well, we're gonna profit a lot of this in the Warframe market, or be like, oh, this is gonna be such a broken weapon. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that not every Kuva weapon is still that powerful. And also every Kuva weapons likes a certain type of damage. Like, in general, Kuva weapons, just like the Tenet weapons, they do like certain types of damage, depending on, you know, the build you make. Especially because the whole thing about it is that you know, certain weapons they do benefit a lot more from having a certain default damage, so the build becomes easier to make. I keep forgetting that I do have other abilities with Titanium. So yeah, I would honestly say having void damage on your weapon, on your Tenet or Kuva weapon is quite interesting, because while a lot of enemies they do suffer from void damage, I would say it's not as a huge thing than having a weapon with regular elemental damage. Because with the void damage you cannot mix it up with other mods, making it quite stable damage, since you know, void damage cannot be boosted by mods, it can only be boosted by abilities with Xata's Whisper. And you know, at higher levels, unless the base damage, the base void damage is that high, I don't think it's gonna make that huge of a difference. The most is gonna be done by the weapon itself and the other status alignments you do have. So we'll have to see. That's actually a very interesting development of things. And because you're saying that, I will not look into the leeches on my own as well, knowing that this is something that it's not really supposed to happen, and it is something that they'll eventually patch up, most likely, to either make it like something available to the players as a random thingy, or as a patch to completely remove the thing. That is something that we'll have to see, honestly. My god, my foot is numb. Oh no. Oh no. I was crossing my leg and I decided to stretch my legs a little, and my foot is numb. And plus, can't void damage meant only for the operator and the way to deal with those enemies that turn into ghostly like form. Not really. Not really. Like, void damage has been a thing that has been implemented with Warframes too. Like, there is like a specific Warframe that allows you to infuse your weapons with void damage, and because of that, a lot of players, when they do try to export Warframe's abilities, actually to import Warframe's abilities, they do try to import this ability always as a form of buff, because void damage is that powerful, but not every Warframe wants to have that. You keep forgetting about Zaku. I know. It happens. Yeah, Zaku has been such an interesting choice when it comes to the abilities, because having a Warframe that adds void damage to your weapon, that is a huge game changer, since it basically bypasses a lot of enemies' defense. You're standing, rank up, and finally, pizza party! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. This is for you. Thank you, Arthur. Okay. What do we get over here? Because we have mostly aesthetic stuff, but as well we do have arcanes. So secondary innervate, on hit increases critical damage by 10%, resets after one big critical hit. Up to 10% if you have the max rank after 6 big hits. Oh my god, 6? Oh my god! That's a 6 hits? That is such a huge thing. Oh my god! I forgot about this. What instead with Arcane Crepuscular? While invisible, gain 5% ability strength and 1-time final critical damage. And at rank 5, it becomes 30% ability strength and 3 times final critical damage. Ooh. Does it mean with final critical damage? Does it stack with executions? Because I can already see a certain Warframe, a certain Shinobi, who would love this ability. I am quite sure that a certain Warframe would love to have this kind of arcane. Like, he would love it. Absolutely. But I think I'm gonna go with the secondary innervate. Oh yeah, we have this. We can open this place to CVs. Let's do the party of your lifetime. Conversation over. Yippee! Let's go! Max rank! Max rank! Also, because we're gonna talk to certain people that I couldn't talk to. Let me raise the dialogue, because I wanna hear them.
Oh, life is literally a prison.
Hi, Kaya.
Okay, so the timeline is a frickin' mess. Luckily, young Kaya Velasco has harnessed the power of Archimedia. Now, she and her ragtag team of social rejects conduct insanely dangerous research, so one day we can set things right. You want in?
Whoa. What is this gacha thingy? I didn't know we were gonna do gacha. Hover over pics to view details. Wake up call. A loaded terminal RPG can be deployed from the gear wheel. 100%, no, 180 second cooldown. Spinning around. Weak point kills generate 1 null star to maximum of 12. Null star reduce damage by 5%. Okay. Using a heavy slam with are these kind of bops? Temporal Archimedia.
You know how if you keep on rewinding a video and playing it back, the quality gets worse and worse, and one day it just breaks? Same deal with the timeline. We need to do some serious research to find and fix the weak spots in the tape. Then you can keep on looping and, you know, stop the entire cosmos going to shit.
Okay. Oh, it's a type of mission. It's a type of mission. Reward pool. Archon shards, army. Omniforma blueprint. Oh, okay. It's a forma. Escapist, hot shot, universal fallout, elemental vice, Tau Forge, Archon shard. Wow, that's a lot of stuff you can get. Individual parameters. Oh, okay. It's like it's like those kind of missions at the Sanctuary Anatomica. Except I never really played those. I never really played those. Okay, exit. Brasswares.
Those delightful stickers are what we've been using to mark unique spatio-temporal connections as we uncover them. You choose the Peely Pix you want, stick them to your mission plan, and you'll get a bit of help from somewhere else on the timeline. Anytime you find a whole unopened pack, bring it to me, and we'll open it together.
Oh yeah, those are buffs for that mission, and honestly, I like the fact that they give you 200. Sorry, what? 200? 200 of that? If that refreshes every single time, my god, that is actually very good, because it's like one time per week you do have 3 free arcanes just by doing this mission. Oh my god. Then what do we have? Arcane Universal Fallout. Oh yeah, each radiation status effect inflicted to the enemies by abilities gives a 1% chance to drop an Universal Orb, which becomes at rank 5 a 6%. Escapist. On Mercy Kill, gain a stack of Escapist up to 9 times. On taking fatal damage, consume 3 stacks to avoid death and become invulnerable for 2 seconds. And it becomes still 9 times, 3 stacks, and you become invulnerable for 12 seconds. But I think even at rank 1, this one is actually pretty cool. It's actually very nice. Hotshot. Gain 1% weapon critical chance for 10 seconds when using abilities to inflict hit status effect. Oh yeah, this is the one you use on Mesa. This is the one you use on Mesa. Or Mesa or whatever other Warframe, you know, as an exalted weapon. Because if you inflict hit damage with this, you can increase your crit damage, crit chance by 50%. And rank 5, it's 6%, which makes it 300. Whoa, that's a nice crit shot. That's a nice crit. You have such a nice, interesting inventory. What about you two?
You need luxury goods, fine furnishings. I'll fix you right up.
Minerva and Velmir.
Our only concern is the current whereabouts of Nessie Rusalka. Kaya Velasco is helping with the practicalities. If you need incentives, we have them.
Velmir, I think there's a bug with your animation, because you were clipping through the table. Okay, Minerva and Velmir. So they sell weapons and furnishings.
Oh, so funny story. Our cover identity was meant to be corporate sales reps. So, Minerva and I rock up in Holvania with a ton of merchandise, pockets full of bribe money, replica Scaldra weapons in a hidden compartment, in case a coup needs to go down. You know, usual stuff. And then we got infested, met Entrati, yada yada. that corporate story goes out the window. So now, I'm eating cold ravioli out of cans and sitting on a shipping container full of, honestly, kind of random stock. You know, I could cut you a deal if you're interested.
Okay. So Velmir sells the furnitures because it's zooming on him. And it's all decorations for your ship and your back rooms. Which is interesting. It requires... it requires standing.
Story of my life.
Story of my life. Come on.
How much Nightingale's told you, but Velimir and I were assigned to Holvania to achieve one key objective. Secure, and if necessary, terminate Major Nessie Rusalka. Since we'd be working undercover, our supervisors fitted us out with authentic Skaldra weaponry at massive expense. Now that everything's gone to hell in a handcart, we're selling them off cheap. Our loss, your gain.
What do you mean? Oh, new weapons. Those are new weapons. Those are the weapons that the Skaldra do use in the missions. Purgator 1, EFV5 Jupiter, EFV8 Mars, and the dual VCs.
Look, Minerva, you hate me. I get it. So leave. Nobody's forcing you to stay here.
Not a hope. We made this mess together. We'll fix it together. Were you just making conversation?
Okay. As far as I know, you cannot date any of these people, mostly because these two are married. She's a teenager, and he has a strange relationship with his own guitar. Okay.
Not dead or crazy. How about you?
I don't know, David Bowie. I think we're pretty much fine. Also, what is going on over here? What? Oh. Okay. Okay. I see what it is. Anyway, let's go back. A little distraction. Okay, so we finished up these. We figured out that these people do different things. Now let's try and find out what we can do. And once again, I'm offering you the chance to join in if you just want to, you know, have a good time. I'm honestly just chilling for today, so if I sound a little too low, well, that is why. I think it's pretty clear that I had such a long week. And if I have to be honest. So, story time. I started my current job at like on like January 14th, yeah, and it was a 6 month contract. Now, if you count up the dates, January 14th, 6 months later is gonna be between 2 weeks. And already, if you have a job and something like that, you do kind of have the feeling that, you know, in July, the month in which everybody just gets a break because, you know, it's summer and all, the feeling is like, oh, well, I just want to try to have a break and I hope that eventually we can get some free days out of our work. For me, it is specifically even harder. It's even harder because I'm basically waiting for the end of the contract. Not because I don't really like my place. Like, don't get me wrong, the place I work in Such a wonderful place. Nice office. Very scuffed though, but it's a very nice office for what we can afford apparently. And even the crew itself, wonderful people. I'll always say that they're wonderful people. It's the job itself that was a problem for me. It's really the job itself. Like, I cannot really stand, you know, working with, you know, partners and clients to try and get in contact with support when, you know, there's some issues with support itself. That is something that it's pissing me off so much. Even like yesterday, me and one of my colleagues had this kind of a problem with one of the partners themselves instead, because you speak English, they speak Japanese apparently. It's something very very silly, which I'll never understand. It's something I'll never really understand, unfortunately. The fact that we're supposed to speak the same language and yet people do not really understand what you're trying to say because they don't want to understand you. Let's go on the Duviri. What do we have on Duviri? Excalibur, Trinity, Ember. Don't care. I said, don't care. Especially because I already got them all already. So we have Lato, Braton, Scana, Paris, and Kunai. Okay, Kunai, that's the problem. We do not have the Prime version of Kunai's. Do we have the Prime version of Kunai's? I don't remember. Lato, we do have different forms. We cannot have the Prime version because, you know, Prime version was just for founders. Same goes with Scana. But I think... Ask me later. Let me check something, because I do not know. I do not know. Do we have the Prime version of Scana? Kunai. Prime. No, not primary, secondaries. Doesn't look like that. No, yeah, we have Spira, Iko, or Hiko. Maybe that's Hiko. But we do not have the kunais. That's such a strange thing. I thought there was like the kunai prime. Oh boy, we have a lot of dialogues of which I'm not gonna do on stream. I'm not gonna do on stream because I do wanna I don't know, I wanna read the story. But what about the kunai? Okay, one momento. So kunai, there's just a normal version? Okay. Calm down for a moment. Calm down for a moment. Digital Extreme. After 10 years of having a game and making a lot of prime weapons of every single possible category you could, you decided to make the Incarnum form for a starting weapon, which can evolve into another weapon, which is basically same kind of scheme, but like it's the same weapon basically. You did not make the prime version of this, but you gave it an Incarnum form already, without having even like other forms in general. Isn't that a little silly to do? You know, shouldn't you maybe, you know, update the roster of kunais and make like a different kunai? Because, you know, the MK1, they're bad in general, and the, you know, normal kunais, like, why should I use that when I do already have the Iku and the Spyra? Why should I use these when I have the other two, which have prime versions of themselves? Isn't it a little odd to make like an incarnate of a weapon that nobody would use? Because that's so weird. Like, I can understand it for like the Gorgon. No, wait, the Gorgon doesn't have a. No, yeah, the Gorgon does have I think a Genesis form. Like, I can understand it with the Gorgon because you made so many different upgrades to that one weapon to make it good, and it's like you can give an incentive to people to why you should use the Gorgon. But this is a base weapon. Why should we use it? Sweet conclusion. Increase the base damage by 70 plus 200% damage on enemies below half health. Increase base damage by 80 with the channel ability active plus 100% multi-shot. Both of you are terrible, I think. But Swift Conclusion is like the one that makes sense. Evolution 3. Swift the difference. Projectile speed, increase base damage, base magazine capacity by 10. Rapid enforcement plus 50% reload speed. I think that the magazine is the only good thing because the projectile speed, I don't really think it's really that necessary. I think. Evolution 4. Death Trap Trigger. On equip from primary, increase base critical damage by 40%. Increase base critical damage multiplier by 1.4 per second. Okay. Accelerating volley. On firing, plus 20% fire rate for 0.5 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. So it's 100%. Okay. Survivor's Edge. Increase base critical chance by 12%. Increases base status chance by 12%. I am so confused on why you should use this weapon. I still cannot really find. Ask me later. Let me check one thing, and then I have to run and do a little errand. It's always gonna be like outbreak kind of soon, like 12 minutes before outbreak in general. So might as well just pop up and see what we have here. Let's see. Okay, kunai. So 3.33 fire rate. I mean, doesn't matter. 10 magazine, up to 20 with the incarnate form buff. It does puncture over slash. It has 8% critical chance. I think it's like base form? I don't know. 8% status as well. 1.6 critical damage. Okay, it's a hybrid weapon, I think. I think so? Question mark? Okay. That is genuinely confusing me. Unless it's like you know, starting gear kind of damage for now, like rank 0, and then it improves later on. I don't remember exactly how much it becomes, but I'm like, why should I ever use that? No, yeah, because look at here. Like, already, this has a 30% critical chance already, without even being mastered. So I think I think it's like level 30, but like again, why would you use this? Why would you like 12% more? It's like a 20% on both, but like 40% critical. It's like the one that makes sense, but it's only on Switch. From May. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Get off. For 4 seconds. Why? Why? Why would you want to do this? Like that doesn't make sense at all. Like I think there is like a better weapons in the game. Why giving this the Incarnon when it doesn't make sense at all? That doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't really make sense at all. I'm so incredibly confused. Like I think it's not. I think the kunai, unless they do receive an upgrade to that, I think they're not worth spending effort to give it like an Incarnon form. I don't think that is a good thing. I don't think so at all. Also, the Fusilight doesn't have a prime form. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. So, no prime version of these throwing knives, I guess. But we did get like the hammer and the Astilla. Which, by the way, do I have the prime version? Yeah, I do have the Volnus Prime. I do have it. Which looks like a kind of dominant like the previous one, honestly. But it's always cool to see. And the same goes with the Astilla Prime. I do also have the Astilla Prime, which I wish this weapon was better. I wish this weapon was better because unfortunately it does struggle a lot. I do wish this weapon could be better. I do wish it. Other weapons. I think in general for setup. I think in general, in terms of setup for weapons, primary wise, I'm quite well. Question mark. Because I do have a few weapons that do a lot of damage. Like the Burston Prime is currently the most powerful gun I have in my inventory already. So that is good. I just need to, you know, put some formas on, but it already slaps. It already kicks ass. So that's great. I think I need to work on secondaries. I need to really work on my secondaries because, my goodness, the secondaries are not in a good shape. They're not really in a good shape. Also, I did figure out that, yeah, we do have the Detron. And since I have the Mara Detron, I might as well just get the normal Detron. So that way I can level it up and throw it in the trash already. Because I do not need a second Detron. Especially because... I need to check something. But before we do that, do we have other secondaries that we could spend on? Psychic Prime could be nice. Sonicor, Talons, Thesis. I think I'm gonna go with the Psychic Prime. Okay. I'm slowly getting all the weapons from here. And and slowly leveling them up. Okay, so swap that run, upgrade actions, out install, I don't care at the end of the day, whatever mods I do have. But also let me check that run. I do have a Datron mod. Thermomagnetic shells. Enemies explode on death, dealing 80 magnetic damage, plus 40% enemy max health in 6-meter radius. Okay. But I think you can still equip it in on your Mara Datron. So I don't think it's really that good. I don't think it's that great. I think it's actually legit bad. Also 25 credits.
You might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers.
I said nothing. I said nothing. Use the key to enter Nihil's Oubliette and fight him again. Requires Nihil's Oubliette to be placed in the orbiter. Victories against Nihil will consume the key and unlock one of his lost treasures. That's something I'll have to check on later on. But what I'm curious to see if... Okay. There is nothing more interesting for us on that spot. I'm not gonna play a mission already because 3 minutes and it's gonna start an outbreak. So what I'm gonna do is figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the stream, because you know, already my goal was reached, and I need a new one, which might become hunting down this fucker.
This is what drives me. Not just some desire for success.
Okay, yeah. I think the music changes every single time? Question mark? It's... No. Never mind. It's basically the same. I wonder, will there be like a music change in the future? I think we'll never know. But honestly, I think I'm gonna vanquish them this time, because already I did convert one of them, which was basically the same as this. And I need to check what kind of weapon I can get through them. Equip the antivirus. Let me equip all the different ones. In the meantime, since we're gonna hunt down this one. Also, let me check about the uses. Okay, these ones, they do consume a lot. For obvious reasons, of course. And thank goodness I have a lot of them. Thank goodness. Okay, this one is already installed. Trojan Hacker. Soft Safe. I'm gonna equip these 3. See what happens. And then I will see whether I need to farm the other ones, which I do think I will have anyway, because there's like 3 of these which I never used, and they may be the solution to that. But then I have the other 2 which I never gotten. I never got the other 2s, so I'm curious. I'm very curious. How goes the Warframe? Hi Jade, hello. Welcome in. Warframe is going pretty chill, honestly. I have advanced on the one syndicate I wanted to advance. I brought it to max rank, so I can talk to all the NPCs now of that center hall. because previously I could only talk with the main Hex members, and then when I reached the fresh and hot rank, I managed to talk with Flair, the David Bowie looking guy. But I couldn't talk to like the other 3 members of his own group because I needed the max rank. And now that I have the max rank, I now am able to buy not only just more weapons and furnitures for my back room over here, but I also have a new game mode which could lead me to some pretty powerful upgrades. Okay, and ad break is starting soon, so I will be staying here. I will use the time I have in these 3 minutes to go and grab some water, go to the bathroom, and lock the door up for outside, because you know, I do live in a basement. We have a door that leads to like a slope where the car is, so I do want to lock that door, since this area is pretty dangerous already as it is. And I will be right back for TikTok and Red Hot Chili Pepper. Don't worry, I will be back in just a few minutes, and we'll have some conversation whenever, you know, I come back. It's gonna be like a one-on-one conversation on the 2 different sides that is gonna be exclusive to these 2. So yeah, I will be right back. I will be right back in just a few seconds when the ad break pops up. There we go. Be right back. Let me get a sippy of my drink, and welcome back for TikTok and the Red Hot Chili Pepper side. I should really get some sort of beer back sign, even though, you know, I don't know if you will just come in, judge what the situation is, and if you don't really see anything happening, like, I know, you just want to have entertainment, I know. Which is why I will make a conversation, even though already the outbreak is over. I literally spent the time to do anything I wanted to do, and the outbreak is now over. So welcome back in general to every single one of the sides. I literally came back at the moment that the ad break was over. That is poggers. So know that whenever the ad break is starting, I will have to go to the bathroom a little quick and take a leak. But anyway, we're about to start the legacy hunt. No. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the fact that I have a phone covering part of my monitor is not that great, honestly. There we go. Now I can see. Now I have the power of sight! Oh my god! Okay, let me lower the difficulty because honestly, there's not gonna be a huge difference between, you know, that and the other one. Healthcraft Tech Rot, 6570. What kind of, I mean, let's join in. Doesn't matter. And once again, if you're still in chat, if you're not join me, if you're not join me in the game and have some silly time together, you can just add me in game, and I'll just invite you to the session.
We're gonna get those pretty hands dirty. First, I run Amir's fancy little comp site project to force the hill scrubbers to the surface.
Funny.
I need you to keep them clean and for as long as you can. Got it?
So yeah, basically it's like just the survival.
Hey, be on the lookout for Sporex charges. Every little bit counts.
Okay.
These scrubbers are prone to spore growth. You don't shoot it off and it could become fatal. For the scrubber and you. Don't put in
Yeah, this is the kind of survival in which you know, you do have to pay attention to the life support. Otherwise, it could make the situation a little critical, which is not enjoyable. Knowing that you have to worry about more enemies, more time running by that quickly, and especially mini bosses. But I figured that if you let it go for too much time, it's gonna be like a mini boss in the end. Okay, cleaned. It's cleaned. Okay. And if you don't also, oh wait, somebody joined in. Nice. But yeah, as I wanted to say, if you're here in chat as well, you might wanna consider joining my Discord as well, where I'm currently sitting in, enjoying my time here and chilling in the farming that we're getting on this very frenetic game, which is a very much of an antithesis, but we do love it as it is. We do love our chill the way it is. Oh, Legasite. And no, this is drill bit, so this is not mine.
Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
I think it's time to, you know,
Dead like a shot of adrenaline.
time to finish these fellas. Whose legacy is this? This is not mine. Mine is DJ ROM. So, whoever this legacy is, they need to kind of wake up.
Hill scrubber ready for you.
Where's the other? Excuse me, random user. How you do?
Feels better than feigning what's
Wait. Was it mine? I'm so confused. I did not get the prompt to finish them while I got back in my Warframe form. Oh, this is Digerom now. Yeah, there we go. This is mine. No, it wasn't mine. So the previous one was mine. I'm so confused right now. I thought that was not mine. I thought it was someone else's. That is very interesting. I would have to repeat another mission for that. Kind of sucks because I wanted to test it out. I wanted to test it out if I was about to trigger the antivirus the first try. Yeah, 600 endo. That is not a small quantity of endo that is about to, you know, be spent. So honestly, Pogeroni. Let me get to this section. The good part about Titania is the fact that, you know, you have movability freedom. The maneuver is something very comfortable to do. Anything going? Okay. Sly Vulpaphilia. I don't know why you didn't get the Panzer. Hello? Where's the other guy? Dante? Dante? Where are you, Dante? Dante! Oh yeah, thank you for the like, Camellia. Camellia Rin. Welcome. I did not see that. I think Tickfinity is not really tracking that. I wonder why. I wonder what happened with that. Man, I'm sorry, I did not see that. Also, what is going on over here? My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Exit out. I wonder. It was really mine. Why? I have no clue. I have no clue why. Tell me why. No one? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Go number 5. I never wanna hear you sing. Why that way? Now it's gonna be stuck in my head for so much. It's gonna be stuck in my head until the very end of the stream. My goodness! Supply cat. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. What is it though? What is it? Where are you? And I am so sorry. I don't remember the lyrics of the song. I just know the meme. I'm going in a circle because yeah, fuck yeah. I guess not real. What the fuck is thingy. Let me follow it. Maybe I'll find it. My eyes! It's all red. Everything is red. It's red. It's red, red, red. Okay, pheromone charger delivered. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Streamlight people. I don't know why. Ah, that is so mean.
Online's not looking for a sixth member.
That is so mean. Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Before it self-destroys. Oh, nice.
Tech rot's well, man. Situation's about to be proper mental.
Okay. We have 4 of them. What? No one hears the word the same. Na, 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 na. I don't know, that song reminds me of Invisible. It's Duran Duran time. It's Duran Duran. I'm doing no damage because I'm not putting some gas in these guns. Magnetic capacity, already got it. Datron, rank 6. Poggeroni. Treasure number 4 out of 9. Okay. Weird noise.
Nobody gonna mess with the hex now. Not Stardrop, not Tech Rock. Film me.
Fuck, I wanted to listen to the music. God damn it. I heard nice music and I didn't hear it. Hi, Joey. Hi. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying your day and hope you enjoyed the stay. How's it going? How's it going? Hope everything is good. It's going very good. Ooh. Mind if I ask why? Very good. I'm very curious to see. How's it going for you? I'm in the chill right now. I just need to be chilling, honestly, because this week has been tiring me. Like it has been draining of my energy, like a succubus. My goodness. I have no clue why. Actually, I do have a clue on why. I just got tired. I just cannot wait for my contract to expire. Well, I got back with my girlfriend today. Oh, nice. Hope you both spent a good time together. I hope you did.
Please select plotting route.
And I hope that you're also enjoying the good time in stream. Are you casually a Warframe player? Or are you simply interested into the game? Don't mind me if I ask. Because I'm a little curious. What are my pronouns, by the way? She, they. She, they. I just love about that joke right now, and it's honestly something that sounds so dumb. I regret saying it. I don't know this game. Well, this is Warframe, a third-person shooter that came out in 2013, and it has plenty of hours of gameplay already, because there's like a huge storyline in it that is still being written, like it's still ongoing. And besides that, this game is very alive, like very much alive. It's getting so many updates continuously with the new Warframe's weapons even game modes at times. Some of which are very quirky and funny, and some of them are very painful. But generally, people do like say that this game is the better Destiny, we could say, because they do not like change stuff in between or cut content even though you spend money on it and yada. Honestly, I think it's like just a game of its own category. I think it is just its own category of game. It's like a different kind of looter shooter. It has a very MMO kind of vibe, because you know, it has massive multiplayer. Holy shit! None of the three was right. Oh damn! I got unlucky. Okay, that's such a bad luck. And we got Kuba. Kuba. But yeah, if you're more curious about the game, this is free. It's downloadable on console, Steam, directly from their own website as well. They have crossplay, and they do also have tons and tons of different characters that you can play and customize on your own. Like just like any looter shooter, there's like you know, the end game, which is just fashion. Also, hi Preston. Hang on a second. Preston? I hope I'm not butchering your game. I found a glitch with the hate. The slam attack have a multi-shot for no reason at all right now. And when you heavy slam. Okay? Do you mean in the incarnate form? Because if it is incarnate form, that is actually quite interesting. That is quite interesting. Already we were talking about glitches today with another person, because somebody was reporting that their Kuva Lich, they decided to go on a journey on the Void and suddenly learn the language of the corrupted, as well as having their own weapon corrupted by the energy of the Void, which is not supposed to happen. Something like that, and even the NDE acknowledged that. Each damage instance can proc affliction, so each slam can give a 50 plus status. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. It's something that they're probably gonna patch out once they figure that thing exists. I don't know this game, I might check it out if I remember. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I hope you do, because it has such a wonderful community. Like, online on forums, you might get some trolls, but in game, if they find out that you're a new player, they're gonna bomb you with so much support and help, so they can carry you through the very end. Because that is something that is very common. Because the end game is basically mostly fashion and collecting the stuff that you don't have already. A lot of people they do find entertaining, like. Try to get new players to enjoy the game and explore the full solar system, so that way they do have more friends to play with. Because this game, while it is fun already by itself alone, it's funnier if you play with friends. It's the main reason why it has a co-op.
Taking the opportunity to make some new positions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share.
Okay.
Extraction is ready. I can't have
Extraction ready. Where the fuck is it though? Oh, there you go.
If you wanted to fight longer, I wouldn't say that.
Okay. And huh? Oh no, it's the death dialogue over here. Also, Pristine. I really hope I'm not butchering your name. I hope so. Thank you for really coming by because you verified something that is quite important for me, and it's the fact that my Tictify, not Tictify, my Tickfinity is working properly and it's showing all the messages on TikTok, which is something I'm always concerned about because everything is a little scuffed when it comes to Live Studio. Like I would rather use OBS, so I really hope in the future I can get a stream key, so I can then just put it on my OBS and start with that. Although I heard that you know, the stream key needs to change every single stream, which is not something I'm very fond of. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Your count is approaching terminally unfun levels. Activate another health scrubber.
I think the fourth guy wants to stay. Yeah.
You have learned here will serve you well.
Secondary merciless melee Dotty? I think so. I think it is. It is pronounced like that. Game, please. Okay. Me Arcane. Okay. I see. Require secondary on kill. Yeah, that is the same Arcane I do love. Yeah. Here. Because we need to mother Parzon back. So that way we can see if one of these three at least it's a good one. Because if it's not, I'll have to pray RN Jesus that I do get these last two, because these ones are the only ones that I couldn't manage to get, which is kind of annoying. Alright. Keep on going, baby. You know what time it is. I was also on the wrong side. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Bum 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 bum. Man, now I don't wanna listen to some Limp Bizkit. I'm not, because Spotify had an update which broke my little thingy, my little customization thingy, and I'm very pissed about it.
Starve the Takrot of vital nutrients by forcing it to create legocyte after legocyte. A fair warning, each beast will be stronger than the last. If you're still game, follow Kalimos.
Kalimos!
Sick, Kalimos. Good girl. Now, we are not going to let any harm come to that precious being.
I like the fact that Eleanor just communicates through telepathy, because technically speaking, she did rip off her own tongue at the end of the quest. Marty just got back home from gym. Hi, and thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you have a nice chill, and you have some nice gym aftercare. And it is good to see you, Marty. It has been a good while. Hi. Time to go brrr, 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 brrr. No, you do not touch the cat. You do not touch my cattle. My cattle is good. If you wanna touch a cattle, you do have to go through the other cattle, the aggressive one. It will absolutely love the fight. It will absolutely love the fight against you. Oh boy. You do not touch my baby Kalimos. Where's the... Oh, it's just going because it passively does it. The Fervon just boosts the chance to do that. Okie dokie then, I see where it goes. We're gonna line under the neon light. Okay. Is it you? Oh, that wasn't mine. That was theirs. I cannot see shit. Who's vaping over my screen? I'm just trying to find my my mortal arch enemy. Kalimos. Good girl. There we go. You found the nasty.
Harvest it.
No. You're not gonna escape.
It's on the move. You mustn't escape or we'll never find it again. And this mission will be
Oh my god, just stop whining like that.
harvest now. End this generation.
Was one. Okay, I think we need to extract now because unless the Legasite will spawn in.
Extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legasite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly and your next battle will be harder still.
Thank you, Eleanor, for informing me for the very obvious. Okay, it was just two of us. Okay, I see.
Legasite will cut down.
Okay. I'm very curious to see where, in the end, we're gonna end up with the main story. Because we're talking about so many void manifestations and all. But in the end...
Plotting route.
There doesn't seem to be like a true weapon to, you know, seal the void itself. But it seems like we can, instead, defeat the entity behind the void. Like, already, through the Hex questline, we found out that the famous, nasty, big bad boy villain of the situation cannot process love and emotions. So that's something. Woohoo! Oh, no energy. Why do I have no energy? What are you doing? Okay. The old way goes. Whee! Whee! 420? Hey bro. Did you bring the good smoke? You bring the good smoke? Or did you pick the wrong house, fool? You know, the good stuff to have a fun time. I'm very tempted to type it in chat and see what they say. I'm very curious to see what's gonna be the reaction. You know what? Did you bring the good stuff in for a fun time? Oh! I wanna see. I think somehow they're laughing behind the screen. Supply cache opened. And it's now time to lock and load and guns blazing. Oh my god, you're a chunky boy. Where are you? And I am so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Get over here, get over here. Get over here. Let us have some funny. Let's see. Oh, they have. Oh. Oh, come on, you glitched through the wall. I feel so bad. Where's the other one? Yeah, you're coming light.
Work for feels better than fame that's handed to you.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's gonna be messy. That is bad news. That is bad news. So, moral of the story, for whoever doesn't know how this game mode works, not really the game mode, but like how this mechanic works, we have this kind of adversaries which do spawn after a precise process that you need to trigger. Like you need to trigger in a certain event for which they will spawn. And the thing is, in order to eventually kill them, you do need the specific mods to, you know, execute them. But the sequence or the specific antivirus, it's completely random. You have to find it out. Now, of all the different antiviruses that I have, none of them is actually the one to kill this one. Which means I do have to farm the other two remaining antiviruses. Which is gonna be a pain. Yikes. Yikes. I don't like it. Parazon. Yep. 6 of them are not the proper ones. Let me do one last thing before I go farm them. Bellicose, I can indeed level it up. And now it brings the strength up to a whopping 42%. 48%, not 42, 48. Which I do appreciate. I just wonder, because like I'm not usually the one who makes my own build, like I don't really explore that. Oh wait. That is new. That is so new. So now the mall is open and people can join in. That is interesting. Yo! That's such a great thing. So they now have, even though they're not real, because in the end they're not real, they're just manifestations of the void. They now have a refuge. That's nice. Whoa, what do you mean? You can change the music? I don't know what to say. DE, you're crazy. I wanna listen to this. I hope that we can get like the discs to get the music for our backrooms.
Line remains safe and well, despite appearances.
Okay. I wonder though, do we have like that doesn't look like it doesn't look like there's a lot of people in general, so it gives like the vibes of it's post-apocalyptic world, not a lot of survivors are here, so only the few that made it could join. But it's nice that now we have some friends over here. And now it's more alive than ever. The Hex are not alone anymore.
Oh, downy bed with a spot for my head. How I long for you.
That is so nice. They need to just don't mind the fact that some of them are not really human anymore. Plus the fact that there is a Warframe walking by. Oh, what the? Wait a minute. Wait a second right now. Oh, this would have made everything so fast. This would have made everything so much faster. Well, now that I know, I just can do this. Brum brum.